Hey Sagittarius, it's Dijon with Living with Intent, Astrology and Tarot. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. Please hit the subscribe button and then hit that bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload future videos. If you're returning, welcome back fam. I appreciate you. I hope you've been getting messages to help you create the life that you intend to live. So with that being said, let's get into the energies. Sun is still in Capricorn, still a great time to focus on your career, your goals, and making structures and plans to attain those goals. We've got a waning gibbous moon in Virgo. Waning gibbous moons are really good for reflecting and then sharing. Virgo is all about organizing and dealing with the details. So the best way to harness this energy for your best interest would be to reflect on your career. How far have you come? How far do you need to go? Reflect on that, then organize what needs to be done, and then deal with the details. Deal with those things that you keep putting off and you don't want to deal with. Use this Virgo energy to deal with that. I promise you, you'll see that you can knock things out like that really, really easily during this time and this energy. So then once you have dealt with the details and you've organized everything, then share it. Share that information with the people closest to you. Share it with your team. Share it with your stakeholders. Share it with your support system. Just let everybody know the progress that you're making, even if it's just one step. One step. You're one step closer. So just share your successes with those around you. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has for you. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you. This will be the Moon Chronicles for January 13th through the 15th. What messages does Spirit have for Sagittarius? I hope I said Sagittarius at the beginning of this video. Sagittarius. All right, Moon. What do you have for Sagittarius? Thank you. Mars, what do you have for Sagittarius on Tuesday? What messages does Mars have for Sagittarius on Tuesday, the 14th? Thank you. Too much. Can I have one more card for Tuesday, please? Just one. To round out that energy for Tuesday, please. Can I just have one more card? Thank you. All right, then what about Wednesday, Mercury? What messages do you have for Sagittarius? Thank you. Can I get one more card for Mercury, please, for Sagittarius? On the 15th of January. Too many. Can I get one more for Wednesday? Thank you very much. All right. So we've got the Magician in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse, and Queen of Wands in reverse. So right off top, I feel like you're gonna have you're having trouble manifesting or creating the life that you want to live because you've got some thoughts keeping you up at night. You got some negative thoughts that you're dealing with at night. Swords, Nine of Swords. So 9 is all about completion, being at the end of a cycle. Swords are words or thoughts or intellect. I say that because words originate in the mind as thoughts. So I feel like you should be at the end, or you're at the end of a cycle that has to do with the situation that you've been thinking about, but the cycle is not complete. What is this Nine of Swords in reverse for Sagittarius? Five of Swords in reverse. So somebody was real reckless with their words. Somebody used to be really harmful or say really mean things. Either you were the one saying it or somebody used to say hurtful things to you. Pentacles. This is taking advice or taking directions from somebody, and that was in reverse. Um, so maybe someone that you were in a partnership or a relationship with that used to give you um, direction, like is it maybe like a boss or a authoritative figure in a relationship. I feel like somebody used to have really hurtful words, or somebody, maybe you're dealing with some hurtful words. Ace of Pentacles, being given an opportunity for like material abundance. What's the Magician in reverse? The World in reverse. So opportunities, maybe you're missing opportunities, or you're not seeing opportunities because, let's see, King of Wands, angry, a situation from the past making you angry. The Moon, not dealing with your emotions, or there, yeah, the emotions are high, and you can't be a magician if if you're being too emotional, like if your emotions are not balanced. And then we got the Devil card, being bound by like your vices, being bound by your addictions, being bound by your lusts. Um, yeah, I feel like you feel stuck to a situation. I feel like maybe you're feeling some regret. What's the Queen of Wands in reverse? Wheel of Fortune, opportunity, putting yourself out there. The Magician again in reverse, so not being able to create. Two of Cups in reverse, so a partnership is on its head, or it's not harmonious. Five of Wands, conflict. Yeah, I feel like you want to be a magician. Like you're trying really, really hard to create. I know, Sagittarius, you're all about optimism. You're all about, even though it may look bad, bad, bad to the rest of us, you can see the little slimmer of light. And so I just feel like there's a situation, like you're trying real hard to manifest. You're trying to be the magician of your life. You're trying to be an alchemist. You're trying to create this better future for yourself, but there's something that's stressing you out. There's some type of situation that you keep thinking about at night. There is a situation in your life that needs to come to a close, but you can't stop thinking about it. You have not come to closure with this situation yet. No matter how hard you try to create closure and to move on from this situation, I feel like something keeps popping up. Some type of opportunity, something keeps popping up that won't allow you to fully move on or heal from this situation. Two of Cups in reverse. I think we had that earlier. Page of Cups in reverse and Two of Pentacles. So it's like you're juggling something. You're juggling um, some things that you feel like could give you this material satisfaction or material abundance. You're juggling some things. Okay, a situation from your past has popped back up. Um, and maybe you were fond of it at one time, but now you're bored with it. You're not fond. You're not happy with it. This partnership. Yeah, I feel like it's a relationship from your past, a partner or a relationship from your past, a person from your past who's very different from you has popped back up. And you guys are not seeing eye to eye. This is not a harmonious reconnection or a harmonious union. What's that Two of Cups in reverse? Two of Pentacles again. So yeah, you're juggling something. Maybe you're juggling something that you're juggling here. Two things. And then Four of Cups. So like emotional situations just keep getting handed to you. It's like, I feel like it's like emotional BS. Like every time you feel like you've moved on, here's something else that's popped up. You feel burdened, you feel overwhelmed, you're tired of dealing with this. Page of Swords. Yeah, like you're trying to I feel like the swords that we had earlier. I feel like the Page of Swords, like you're trying to take ownership of your thoughts and your minds. Like you're trying to, every time that you get a negative thought or you get some mess handed to you, you're trying to transmute it. You're trying really hard, but things just keep popping up. What's this Page of Cups? Two of Swords. So I feel like something from your past keeps popping up. You're on guard. Like I feel like you entertain the situation from your past, whether it be an ex, a job, a relationship, a friendship. You entertain it, but yet you're still guarded. Like if it's somebody like an ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend, if they ask to come over, yeah, you let them come over, but you're guarded the whole time. Like you don't ever just fully, you know, you're like this, and like, you're not fully open. Yeah, it's like you're juggling whether or not to let this person go or to continue to have this person in your life. Knight of Swords. Yeah, you need to confront a situation from your past. Like these thoughts, I feel like it's this Nine of Swords. You need to, instead of just letting them fester in your mind and keep dwelling on them, you need to attack these thoughts and counteract them, transmute them. Because whatever it is, it's still hurting you. And I feel like that the Nine of Swords has something to do with this Page of Cups, this energy that keeps popping up that you're entertaining. It's like you let them come over and you entertain them for a little bit with your guards up, and then something happens, and by the time they leave, you're up crying like they've just done it again. They've hurt you again. Knight of Swords in reverse, Five of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, the Knight of Swords again, you need to confront the situation from the past. I think it's hard for you to do so because it affects how you see yourself, your self-worth, the situation that you want to that you're not addressing. I feel like you're not addressing it because you're not willing to communicate. You're not willing to communicate how, like, your true feelings. Like I know for a lot of us, it's the easiest emotions for us to express would either be anger or happiness, but we don't want to admit to anything that can make us feel vulnerable. And I feel like there's some vulnerable communication that needs to be had when you confront the situation. That's my daughter is asleep up there. So Five of Wands, that's conflict. So maybe, you're having a hard time confronting this issue because all this conflict, and you don't want to deal with conflict anymore. You just want it to be over with. So you keep not addressing the situation or not addressing the elephant in the room, but all it does is just lead to more conflict. So you can't manifest, you can't create. And then the Queen of Pentacles, she has everything that she wants materialistically, but you can't have that until you have your mind together and until you're ready to create. What is this Knight of Swords in reverse? Queen of Pentacles again. So I feel like it's a situation that you're not dealing. I feel like it's a breakup. I feel like it's an ex that you're not wanting to deal with, and I feel like you don't want to deal with it because like you're still really hurt, and you felt that this relationship was going to give you all the material abundance that you could have wanted. Like it was supposed to bring you into this Queen of Pentacles energy, but it didn't. And I feel like you're still really upset about that. What's the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles? The Emperor. So, Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, you need to deal with this situation. You need to confront this ex or whatever the situation is from your past that keeps popping up, that you keep entertaining, but you keep getting let down by. Confront it and either dead it, express yourself and let them know that they can't keep hurting you, or you need to just leave the situation alone. What's the Five of Wands? I feel like that's what's causing you all this conflict. A journey, a mental journey that needs to be taken for you to heal. It's going to require some hard work and some creativity. Queen of Wands again in reverse, but yeah, until you do so, you're still gonna struggle with creating the life that you want. You got to deal with that situation. I know it's hard and you don't want to. It makes you feel vulnerable. You want to be hard. You want to be hard. You don't want to let this person in. You don't want to let this person know the damage that they've done, or you're tired of talking about it. But you're not healed from it yet. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Yeah, being stuck and bound in an emotional situation. But if you would just put forth a little bit of effort, you could free yourself. You could get out of those ropes and those chains, and you can take off the blindfolds, and you can defend yourself. But you're going to have to put that effort in. You're going to have to stop being too scared to confront the situation. Yeah, focus on the material abundance that you can have when you leave this situation in the past. Yeah, and then being at judgment, the Judgment card, that means being at a crossroads. So you need to make a decision to either leave this situation or speak up for yourself so that you can stop being hurt by this person. Let's get an oracle card for Sagittarius. Some advice that Sagittarius can focus on in balancing their energy so they can be the magician of their life. What do they need to focus on so that they can be the magician and have what they want? I speak with good intent. So everything that you say, make sure that you're saying everything with good intent. Like don't just be talking just to talk. Everything that you say, make sure that you're saying it and you're doing it from a place of love. Like don't be manipulative. Like just speak from your heart and speak with love. Speak with good intent. Yeah. All right, Sagittarius, I appreciate you. I hope you got a message that'll help you over these next few days. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, I appreciate y'all. Bye.